In the last episode of Moto Therapy, I rode 1,000 miles from Alabama to West Texas and camped in a desert. The next day, I camped illegally in the Bandelier National Monument and was busted by a couple of park rangers that saw me break in camp. Oh well, stealth camping doesn't always work out. Then I headed towards Chaco Canyon, a place I'd never been before. It was so hot, in fact, sadly, it was a quick tour around the place. I looked at a campground. I stopped and hung out in a couple of spaces and just kind of tried to get the feel. And I really wished I could have stayed, but I felt like I was going to die in this heat. Here I am climbing up this slippery hill. Oh my gosh. And then on the way out, I experienced all the cattle, the free-range cattle and the sheep, and this pretty cool sheepdog that ran across that was actually looked like he was working. Nice working dog. I would like to return one day to Chaco Canyon when the weather is better and explore the canyon a bit more.
So here's the deal. Right up to campground Navajo State Park, just below the Navajo Dam, North New Mexico. I sat down and I just all of a sudden just said, screw it, this sucks. Although I could see the clouds north of me, I couldn't go any further north, or at least I thought. And I sat in the campground on a picnic table, wondering what I should do, and I just wasn't feeling it. And so I said, fuck it, I'll ride through the rain. I'm going to Colorado. So here we are. Colorful Colorado. Yeah, it looks a lot like New Mexico so far, but I think I see mountains up ahead, so that's where we're going. Colorado is colorful! Look! It's green! It's got big trees! Unlike New Mexico! There's grass! I mean, there's grass pretty much everywhere up here. That's a huge change because I don't think there's a blade of grass in all of New Mexico. At least I didn't see one. right at 10,000 feet. I'm in the pass between Durango and Silverton, and I'm a little out of breath. Had to put on some weather gear, and because it's raining up ahead, and just putting on the gear has gotten me out of breath. Ah, hell, who am I trying to kid? I do that at home.
Was magical to drive 100 or so miles and climb into the mountains. Not only was the beauty of the mountains and the scenery stunning, but the temperature change from high 90s to low 60s was quite an exhilarating experience.
Silverton, Colorado, an awesome town if the mountains weren't blocking the great views.
Since I rolled into Silverton late in the day, while it was rainy and very cold, I decided to stay overnight for the first time in a hostel. $18 a night. Great decision. Then I decided to explore some of the art of the town.
My name's Ruth Ann,
Ruth Ann.
Silverton Arts.
So when do you work? In the winter?
I work all the time, but I guess I do the stranger things in the winter. Yeah. Yeah.
You fire your own pottery.
Yeah. And there's more weaving upstairs. As I say, this is the living room. And I'm a book hoarder, so I have lots of books.
Looks like you've got it made here.
I know, isn't it lovely?
Is there anything you're missing?
No. I miss my children, but you
Okay.
have to let. Oh, I do have a fire going. Cool. My first fire. Now I have a big stack of new wood. I like to get wood for the next winter.
Uh-huh.
So I have to stack that, but I don't cut anymore. Giving that up.
Okay.
The hardship is physical rather than mental, like you have in a city. It's hard.
Tell me about the physical.
Well, you have to move the wood constantly. Move it from there, stack it first, then move it to over here, close to get, because this is covered in snow. The fence is covered,
Okay.
and you have to shovel all the time. But I've gotten to love shoveling, so
Okay. So that's just
I shovel the whole deck just for the exercise.
that's kind of your workout is shoveling.
Is shoveling, and I have snowshoes and cross-country skis and
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So when you need some groceries, you put your skis on and
We have a nice little grocery store here. We tend to stock up like a little house on the prairie. You know, you go. This is a Glamocra loom, and it's the Cadillac of looms.
once again,
It's the Glamocra. I can't do that Swedish umlaut thing, but it is the
It's from
Cadillac
Sweden.
of looms.
and you're the fourth owner?
Fourth owner comes west every time. So
And-
here's this little thing. Glamocra.
And
And this is going to be one of these. Yeah.
how long have you been weaving?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. 40 years. 50.
Have you had the looms that
I
small?
have other looms up in the loft out there.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to school in fibers and ceramics.
Well, I can tell by your smile you're doing what you love.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I do.
29 years, huh?
Reminded me of him. Someone in Ridgeway this morning had his name, which is odd. It's Corbin.
Which-
It's lovely up there. It's full of bags and stuff right now, but there's a nice bed and a beautiful dormer and looks out at Turk's Head Mountain.
My name is Austin Lashley. I'm the brewmaster and the owner here at Avalanche Brewing Company. We're just getting going here. About another month, we'll have beer up and running on tap.
You'll be brewing your own.
Brewing our own, yeah.
John Wesley,
Okay.
better known as Bible John. in Silverton.
Bible John.
Hey there,
Yes.
John.
How
How
are
you doing?
ya?
Good. How you doing?
Great.
Good. What do you know today?
A man found a gold vein on top of Boulder or Kendall and is down there in Durango 5 days already and melting it out of the quartz.
Oh, huh,
Amazing.
huh.
Biggest strike on Boulder or Kendall's ever seen already.
Really?
And they told him not to tell anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to say anything, but I said, what the heck? I ain't getting nothing out of it. Or Kendall, the only two closest places you can hike in a day and find it.
Yeah.
Took him only half a day to get up there and find it. I'm shocked.
Huh.
I'm down here in the river panning it, and I've been there since, 2008, panning the gold out of the river. And this guy comes into town just jogging and hiking, walks right up on it, and just laying there big pieces all over the place, scattered side to side, this way, that way, falling
How come
over.
no one found it before? Lightning hit it and knocked it over or something?
Apparently, I guess, yeah. And it's just all over the place. It's shattered out. He said, they were telling me that from Indian Plaza, that the guy, when he found it, it was shattered out, like a glass got hit with a BB and shattered. So it was just laying all over like this side to that side, like a tree would be when it got hit by lightning. Just
So now that everybody knows where it is, what's to keep other people from going up there?
No, not everybody, because I only told the people at grocery store, people right here that we're talking with, and
Yeah,
people
but-
that walked across through town and said, yeah, there's a mine found, gold vein found up on top of a mountain, very top.
Uh-huh.
And that's the only place I know any veins are showing, is the one going from Boulder Mountain all the way across to Howardsville. Comes
Alright.
just out above Howardsville there. And then this one that's above Kendall that goes,
So you know where was the one that he found is on top of Kendall?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know
haven't
for sure?
figured that out yet. I
Oh,
don't know. I have
okay.
no clue.
Okay.
But it's up there on top of the mountain here in Silverton.
Huh.
So you don't have the coordinates, the GPS?
I love it. Man.
Make sure you check out the next episode where I drag this big ass V-Strom up over Engineer Pass and around the Alpine Loop. See you then.